they promise the Sharif that if you fight against your fellow Muslims, if you rebel against your Khalifa, and that is the Ottoman Sultan, we will make you the next Caliph. And we will give you a united Arabia. By Arabia, we don't mean Saudi Arabia. We mean the Arab lands, Damascus, Baghdad, everything in between, Syria, Lebanon, Jordan, everything, Arabia. You shall become the Khalifa of a united Arabia. And they continue to convince him until finally it is now set in stone. And we have to point out here that yes, we're angry at the foreign powers, at the West, at England. We're angry at the double dealing. But in the end of the day, they used us against ourselves. In the end of the day, we have to put the blame where also it lies. And Muslims are also guilty, just like every other party is guilty. And we have to acknowledge the greed and the power struggles on all sides. And here we have a copy of one of those letters. If you take a look at it on your slide, this is a copy. If you look at the date, can you see the date on there? October 24th, 1915. I want you to read this. That subject to the above modification, Great Britain is prepared to recognize and support the independence of the Arabs in all of the regions within the limits demanded by the Sharif of Mecca. Notice, very clear here. This is the original letter, by the way. You see Henry McMahon, you see the signature. This is the original letter. Great Britain will guarantee the holy places, and Great Britain will give the Arabs her advice and assistance, and I'm convinced this declaration will assure you beyond all possible doubt of the sympathy of Great Britain towards the aspiration of her friends, the Arabs, and will result in a true and lasting alliance, the immediate results of which will be the expulsion of the Turks from the Arab lands and the freeing of the Arab people from the Turkish yoke, which for so many years has oppressed them so heavily. So, McMahon, with obviously the approval and the knowledge of the British government, they promise Sharif Hussein ibn Ali that if he revolts, the British will give him a united Arab land and he will be made the next Khalifa from Iraq to Turkey to Syria to the Hijaz. And the Arabs took this as an official promise from England. And based on this promise, the Sharif launched a war against the Ottomans. Not against the Brits, against the Ottomans. And the Brits, under the command